So here's an interior tour of the new Bentley Flying Spur Speed. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted with plush materials. This car has this tan leather, which is very nice. It feels very soft, which is, again, part of that Bentley luxury feel. And it's got this green offset inlay on the side. I'm not a massive fan of it, but it kind of goes with the outside of the car. Also, we have wood grain surrounding the driver's area. The wood grain at the top is like a matte wood grain, and underneath is glossy. I'm not a massive wood grain fan, but I understand why they've done it on this model, because it is kind of like the older, more sophisticated gentleman's Bentley. If we go to the side of the car, or the side of the interior, you can see you have this 3D diamond effect. The mirrors, the diamond effect that Bentley tried to use in their headlights. It just brings everything together quite well. And it's done quite subtly. It doesn't feel corny or obnoxious. Even the sound system grills, they don't look bad. It doesn't look like it's trying too hard. Everything's well thought after. If you shut the door of the car, you can see you're isolated from the sound of the outside because the windows are double glazed. So there's a lot of acoustic deadening in this car also. You've got this wonderful Alcantara on the roof liner. It just feels so plush in here. But my favorite thing about the interior of Bentley's, well, the Flying Spur and the Continental anyway, when you press the start stop button, you'll see you have the rotating Bentley display that greets you. And it hides away when you turn off the car, giving for a more subtle and sophisticated environment. It's not necessary, it's just cool to have. And also, if you press this screen button here, you can see you can have it just showing some dials that show your compass, outside temperature, and whatever this is. But it is a wonderful interior. The seats are very comfortable. In the rear, there are only 2 seats. You can spec this car with 5 seats if you want, but the 4-seat layout is the luxury option. If we go to the rear of the car, you'll see that there's tons of space back there. I am 6 foot and I can fit behind myself comfortably. There is no issues. This car is based on the same platform as the Porsche Panamera, so it's a well-riding platform, but when it's in this comfort spec, it's even better. I do find the seats back here feel like you sit quite high, and they're not as soft as the seats in the front of the car. But all in all, you have all of your amenities back here. You've got your drink holder, you've got your wireless phone charger, you can control the temperature, control the media, control the blinds, or as people tend to call them in these cars, peasant blockers. So if we press close, you'll see you can be in complete privacy. Again, a very, very cool option to have. It is very nice in here. My one complaint about the interior of the Flying Spur, it does feel quite cramped. There is a lot of headroom, but it does feel like I'm quite cramped. And I think, again, that's because the rear seats ride quite high, and they're at their lowest setting at the moment. But you can adjust them if you want. There's just so many plush